What's up, champions fam? It's Z.E.K.E back on a brand new WWE Champions video, and we have a brand new week-long contest that is about to begin shortly. After the conclusion of the zombie-themed spring outbreak week-long contest, we are going to see the return, or should I say, the revenge of the NWO. The new world order is coming back in black and white, y'all. Best believe that. Right before WrestleMania. Some of you might consider this filler content, and even myself, yours truly, hey yo, the former bad guy, will tell you straight up, yes, it is. But just like this zombie-themed spring outbreak week-long contest, I do feel that this is going to be a banner that a lot of you should be pulling on, because there's going to be some top-tier units here. I mean, we're going to have a chance at the Outsiders, both Hall and Nash, Attitude Era strikers. We're going to have a chance at NWO Madness, Randy Savage, Attitude Era Trickster. All three of these guys are top tier units, and if they're coming back around, more than likely on their banner, we're also going to have an opportunity at other top tier NWO members, such as Sting, as well as, well, let's be realistic, hands down, one of the best free-to-play champions ever offered within the game up to this point in time, the Zombie Austin counter in the free-to-play market, or should I say former free-to-play market, in 6, y'all. Best believe he will be around, because, well, we're going to have the usual rigmarole. We're going to have some tours to do. We're going to have some blitzes to do. There's going to be a solo and a faction contest. There's going to be a prize wall for us to invest in. So, quite frankly, here's the realistic thing. Scopely and Champions is a business, okay? They got to keep the lights on somehow. But you, as a player, as an individual, yourself, you have the proper right to make the choice and decision whether or not to invest in these upcoming content deals and offers, or you can just as easily say no, skip right on over it, keep on hoarding your resources, and keep on going about your business. It's not that hard to say no. Just know that there is going to be someone out there that is going to invest, because if they don't invest, if we don't have the whales investing, if we don't have someone, biting the bullet for the community, well, then we wouldn't even have a game that we could sit around properly and bitch about. Now, think about that, y'all. You need someone to invest in the game so the game can continue onward, so y'all can still complain about the game. I'm just saying. I mean, anyone with common sense, if they didn't enjoy a game, would just up and quit, uninstall the game, and move on about the merry old business. But it seems, due to how toxic our community is, we rather just sit, sulk, look for some pity, and continue to bitch, and yet still sacrifice all of our time with this game instead of going and, having an actual life. That's just me. What do I know? I'm just the bad guy, right? But for real talk, man, I'm not even going to lie. I already got plans to already invest in this. I'm going to do a couple pulls on here because I love Scott Hall. I love Scott Hall. There's no way around it. I know that in the solo contest, we're going to get a chance to get him at 3-star bronze at least, but I want to get him higher than that. Maybe I can get a lot of shards for him so I can unlock him at 4-star bronze. If I'm able to pull a big Kev, I'm cool with that too. Now, here's something that I want to walk people through real quick so they can understand something. I do want Macho too. I'm a huge fan of Macho Man. I already told y'all before, if I had to choose between a Macho and Hogan, I would be going with Macho all day, every day. There's no way around that. We even got some cool looking straps. We got some parts going on. We got some different straps for different divisions. So that's going to be looking cool. We even got some beast mode gear that's going to be equipped to the Russian at 4-star bronze on the leaderboard rewards. Got some coins. We got a freaking skill plate going here, the escape artist skill plate, some TP. That's cool. The faction contest. We're going to be defeating bosses and blitzes. You know how we go. We got the spin cash. Now, no lie. Outside of doing maybe at least one solid pull, for those NWO members, or at least some shards so I can have my 6 ready to go to get him up to 4-star. I'm probably going to be investing in the cash offers. If they have another 30K offer in game, best believe your boy is going to hop on that. I'm not even going to lie to you, y'all. In-game cash comes in clutch when you need to get tokens for your superstar so you can stack up your 2-star silver tokens because you know how important those are. Going after those 4-star gold tokens, getting your bandanas in order, getting your bow ties, getting your championship belts that are vandalized. You know what it is. And on top of that, something that a lot of people don't even think about investing in in-game cash for is legit getting them just so you can clear certain matches, so you can get the ingots that you're going to need to get what you need off of the prize wall that's full of luxurious resources to help improve your roster. Yeah, in-game cash has a couple things. It isn't just for pulls, y'all. It isn't just for pulls, but I mean, hey, to each his own, right? You spend yours how you spend yours. I'll spend mine how I spend mine. But if I come across those cash deals in the game and they're actually hitting like that 30K offer, that one-time 30K offer again, your boy is going to be investing in that without question. Going to go ahead and drop $100 for some pulls and drop $100 to get 30K in-game cash. So I'm ready to go for the WrestleMania MLC. Best believe that, or the next future Weekday Warrior contest where I can get 1K and some auto clear tickets, get a couple 1K and some health packs, what I'm saying. You gotta be ready. You gotta be prepared for whatever and whenever. So that's besides the fact. I'm getting distracted, but we got everything here, as you can tell. Now here's something that I want to break down everybody for these tours, y'all. We got a tour that's open. We got a Any Sting. We got a Sergeant Slaughter, a Farouk, a Brock Lesnar, next big thing, any NWO, Randy Savage NWO, Big Kevin Nash, and Outsider Hall. Now, here's the heartbreaking reality to many of you that you might not want to hear it, but I'm going to tell you this right here and now. All of these characters were once featured as free-to-play units, and if you missed out on them, then that is just a doggone shame. But the truth be told, let's be realistic here. Open means you can use anybody, so there's no restrictions there. Sting, someone that you could easily picked up a couple of times over in multiple briefcase pulls. There's no way around that. Sergeant Slaughter, okay, you got me there, but he was just featured in a banner that offered him, a 2-star. So, I mean, you did have a chance to get him. He's not a frequent champion that's on banners, but he is a top solid unit for his niche trainer ability, at least, at best. So that would have been a reason for you to go after and pursue him. Plus, he's a legend, He gives you the vibes. He gives you the feels. Farouk is absolutely free to play. There's no way around that. You just stack up your 3-star loot banner shards. You go stack them up and you do a multi and you get lucky and you pull them at 3-star gold. And no matter how much you want to complain that you didn't get him, the reality is that he's still there in an absolutely free to play banner that's offered to everybody alongside the 2-star and the premium chip banners. So Farouk is absolutely free to play. Brock Lesnar. Here's another one that might make y'all salty. Yes, he's offered on a lot of pay-to-play banners, but his initial release, he was free to play. You just had to bust your butt to earn him when the 4 Horsemen were released. Lex Luger, Double A, okay? The Slick Rick, when they all properly released in the MLC in the December a couple years ago. Next big thing was a free-to-play champion that you could have gotten. So if you were able to get through that, you got him absolutely free. You didn't have to spend any disposable income. Any NWO 6, okay? Zombie Austin counter, Purple MP counter. He was free to play. There's no way around that either. He was absolutely free to play if you were playing during that time. Randy Savage, again, if you were able to get high enough during that NWO MLC, you were able to get him. You were able to get him plus his gear. So yeah, I mean, come on now. He's still offered where you can get him and unlock him with shards at 3-star bronze. He isn't going to be that difficult to get, but with the loot banner that's going to be up, you're going to have a better chance of pulling him at 3-star or higher. So that's something else to consider. And even Big Kev and Outsider Hall. These guys were literally in the third anniversary blitzes in the bags. If you were smart enough and held onto your Diamond Blitz tickets, if you were able to get Shelton Benjamin up to 4-star and 4-star bronze at least, you were able to do enough runs to get these guys alongside Jimmy Uso and a couple other top tier units, at least Eric Rowan included, at 3-star bronze out of the bag. So again, I understand where a lot of people come from, and I feel for people who are free to play. I understand why you're mad. I understand why you're upset. But the reality of it is that even if you don't walk away with that champion, it does not deny the fact or take away from the fact that that WWE champions, by Scopely, did offer an opportunity for everyone to get certain champions absolutely free. Now, whether you were playing during that time or you weren't, or if you didn't have the superstars, I can understand your pain. I can feel your pain. I can relate. I know what it's like. But at the same time, you can't take away from the fact that they were there. There was an opportunity to have them. And even if you didn't get them, you can't deny that the opportunity that you had to get them was free to play. Again, like DJ and on ZT said this a while back, you don't have to do every single MLC. I even say this, you don't have to do every single MLC. You don't got to be a brainwashed zombie who pours all their resources into every single MLC, have to start all over again. You could easily just stack, and when you come across that one MLC of the month that suits you, you could have gone all in, you could have walked away with the champion that you wanted, and you would have been good to go. And a lot of people don't realize that. They can't seem to grasp that. Because legit, from what I'm understanding, that one of the safest things to do that keeps you into your faction, literally, heal people when needed. You grind out your tours, you do what you can. Don't bitch about who you don't have. Just do the tours that you can do because you have the superstars appropriately at where you need them at. Okay? You do your blitzes, whether on normal or hard or hell. You do your blitzes on depending on the difficulty. Regardless, you're going to still be able to do them and still participate. Outside of that, whatever else happens is truly up to you. No one is forcing you from your faction, hey, you need to clear this coin contest. You need to clear this TP contest. You can easily sit out those and hoard until your heart's content. No one's forcing you to do that. But I do know from what I'm understanding, you do your faction feuds. You participate in your faction feuds. If you choose to do showdown to help everybody else get more milestone rewards, then by all means participate. Eat your heart out. If you can't, you let them know ahead of time. You do your blitzes. You let them. If they ask you where's your featured MLC free to play champion at, where's their star rarity at, you tell them. And you work the one that best suits you. Well, I can't do the hard or hell difficulty node blitzes, but I can still run a couple runs of the easiest one. So, the normal mode blitzes, I can easily do those. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to just say no. You can easily skip over deals and offers. You can stack and hoard to your heart's content because no lie, the limited time tours for MLCs are one of the best places to farm nodes. You just don't want to pull an OG Gerson and complete every single tour, and then you're completely locked out of all the tours. Because some of y'all don't know that because you don't have the superstars needed. But that is something key to know. Once you clear 100% those MLC LT tours, they will lock up on you and it will say completed. It will say complete and you can't go back in. You don't want that to happen because that is one of the best places to farm your resources, your REE. Got me going illiterate because I'm so hyped up. RESPECT, your TPCT. You can easily farm all your training posters, coins, and tokens from those limited time tours, especially the open one because everyone can do it. So I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. The revenge of NWO is following up after the Zombie Spring Outbreak week-long contest. I wish y'all all the best. Quite frankly, the banner is definitely going to be the be-all, end-all here. They want you to pull. But at the same time, it isn't like you're going to be pulling on a weak-face banner. These three right here, alongside 6, are some of the best champions in the entire game. There's no way around it. They made sure that the NWO was beast mode. And hey, listen, I'm saying something without, I'm saying something without saying something, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying a little bit of something without saying too much of nothing, okay? Who's to say that, Hollywood Hogan doesn't come around the corner after this? Look, you could take your pick. It could be Hollywood Hogan. It could be Drew McIntyre. It could be Shayna Baszler. There's a couple of solid options for WrestleMania season. So, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I am going to be that guy and let you know. Look, this is going to be a solid little contest. If you can do it, then do it. I know I'm going to try my best to get through what I can and hopefully walk away with 3-star Bronze Scott Hall. If not, it is what it is. I'm going to do some pulls. And if not, I'm going to go ahead and cash in on those in-game cash offers so I can stackpile those like a boss and be ready for whatever difficult content gets in the way so I can save myself some health packs and time and just clear content and be done with it so I can cash in on the prize well to get more lucrative resources that my roster needs. But outside of that, man, this is going to be a solid chance for you to walk away with some top tier units. If you don't get Savage, you could possibly get Big Kev. If you don't get Big Kev, you might get Scott Hall. If you don't get Scott Hall, you'll at least get Six. And Six is not a bad unit to pull because he is a zombie Austin counter. He is a purple MP counter. So, okay. Walk away with something and be happy about it, all right? It ain't the end of the world. If you at least walk away with 6, even if you were looking for one of these 3 gentlemen here, I would still take that as a dub. If you walk away with Icon Sting, hands down one of the best striker units in the game, I'll take that as a dub. And for those of you who don't know what a dub is AKA a win. The W. You walked away with the W. Don't bitch, don't complain. You walked away with somebody that's going to help out your roster without question. That's just point blank period. That's just how it is. Especially considering that Sting is also not only a top tier striker unit at 4-star, but he's also the Red MP trainer. Yeah, you're definitely walking away with a double W with that one. But 6 is also beast mode, an incredible coach for strikers, reducing submissions and by turn. So you're not losing out. So if you're aiming for one of these 3 and you still end up getting 6 or Sting the Icon, you won. Walk away, be happy. If you walk away with Dukes, saves your color TP to go into as one of your top tier champions that you plan on taking a 4-star gold later on. So that is it, y'all. Longer than needed, but I figured I had to vent, get this all out, let y'all know what's going on. Revenge of the NWO coming right after the Zombie Spring Outbreak week-long contest, getting followed up with another week-long contest. And then, just then, at the conclusion of this, we could either get another week-long contest or midway through the month of March, we're going to get the WrestleMania MLC that everyone's been waiting for. So with that, y'all, best of luck to all you. Good pulling with this zombie contest. I hope you're able to get one of these zombies with the gear. Good luck with this Revenge of the NWO contest. I hope you're able to get what you want. And remember, you have the choice to invest or not. You have the choice to decide if you're going to pull, you're going to, participate. It is what it is. The only time you really need to answer a question is if your faction leader and, your higher ups, they ask you like, hey, what's going on with you? Can you do this? Can you do that? What do you have to contribute? But outside of that, y'all, it's not that hard in WWE Champions. Coin contest, TP contest, those are a choice. Blitzes have become, seem to have become mandatory, just like feuds have, depending on where you are. Quite frankly, with feuds, like ranking, looking at how things are, it all depends on what kind of groove you like being in. A lot of people are top tier competitors, hence why they're in the top 10 factions that are wrecking and wreaking havoc during faction feuds. Other people, they're all about their events, so they're fine with just getting into the top 100 once so they can get up to tier 61, so they can get all their expeditions locked and loaded up and ready to go, and then they fall back out because they're dominating during contests. So it all depends on what kind of faction you're in. It all depends on what kind of work you're trying to put in personally as an individual. You know how far you're willing to go. You know your limitations. But in the end, don't let the game play you. You play the game. Know that there's going to be people out there that even if you skip on something, they're going to be investing. Like I said, you can skip. It's all good. I'm going to do my pulls for the NWO. I'm going to go and get my in-game cash offers to stack up and play better because I'm here for the end game. But all in all, know that you as an individual have a choice of what you're going to do when it comes to this game. And like I just said, you play the game. Don't let the game play you. And if you make a decision, like anything in real life, stick to your guns, be proud of what choice you have made, and stand by it and have no regrets. So until next time, y'all, just know that WWE Champions is about to get just too sweet. Peace.